Hi guys. Hello. I am getting ready to I have to wait for Mackenzie to get off work, and then I am going to pick her up and going to the airport to get Tom. It has been 3 freaking weeks since he's been home. I can't hardly believe it. It seems like, in one way, it seems like it hasn't been that long, but in another way, it seems like it's been a really long flipping time. So I am more than ready for him to come home. That is for sure. So, if you guys are watching this, please, feel free to share, or you're probably watching the replay, so you can do hashtag replay. And, yeah, I guess that's about it. My necklace is adjustable, but I can't get it adjusted. It's like a little too long, and I want it a little bit shorter, but I don't know how to do that. So, anyway, just got a shower, pulled my hair back. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my hair yet. I don't know, because it's hot and stuff. But I just put my primer on. Put my primer on. If you guys would share, I would greatly appreciate that as well. All of the shares are greatly appreciated. If you do share, please drop in the comments that you shared, because I will be doing a giveaway for sharing. So, I am doing our VFX liquid foundation, but we have a new one coming, and I am so flipping excited. I'm using 03. However, we have 17 new shades coming, and I can't wait. I don't have a summer shade that is exactly right. We didn't have enough shades. We didn't have, you guys know, our company's out of Turkey, and they don't have all of the different, melting pot that we have here. So they don't have all of the different skin tones and all of those things. So it was really hard to color match people. I mean, you could make it work, because you could always do like a bronzer or something over it to make it, exactly right. But now we will be able to make it exactly right, number one. And number two, it is oil-free, vegan, and non-transferable, which is, it blows my mind. Completely blows my mind. So, I've never had a non-transferable foundation, and I can't wait. I already know what color I'm going to get. So if you guys need color matched, I can do it over the phone, just with a picture, and we can get her done. Hi, Betty. How are you? Happy Friday. Wah, wah, wah. I am going to be radio silent until sometime on Sunday. I'm not even going to apologize for it. I'm really excited. This is by far the longest Tom and I've been apart. And yes, we want to kill each other most of the time, but this is not one of them. Hey, Kayla, how are you? And I've been working really hard getting everything ready for him to come home. This wasn't for sure until yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And so today I have been working really hard getting everything ready for him to come home. Getting everything I don't know. You know how when you come home from vacation and have you ever left for vacation and didn't have your house clean? And you come home and you're like, oh my God, what did I do to myself? Because when you come home, you not only have a whole bunch of laundry to do, and you're tired when you come home from a vacation. If you vacation like we do, you're tired when you come home from a vacation. So we, I can't even think. I want to make sure that the house is completely clean and ready, and like, I don't want him to come home and feel like he has to do anything. The grass is mowed, the weed eating's done. I wanted to weed eat the ditch. Like, we have a little creek ditch thing, and I wanted to do that, and I didn't get that done, and I wish I had done that, because I don't want him to feel like he has to do it. But he hates to do that, so I'm thinking he's not going to do that. So I'll get that done when he leaves this time. But he's only home, I mean, he's home for less than 48 hours. So it's a very, very quick trip. So, Kayla, what you up to? How are those girlies? Is that bench going to work for where you want it? I was going to paint it, and I actually wanted it on my front porch, but it's so little. Like, I thought it was bigger, and I wanted it, like, to sit on. Like while Mackenzie and I wait for the bus, primarily, is what I was hoping for. And, I don't know. It was just much smaller than what I was thinking that it was. So I figured somebody else would get much more and better use out of it than what we were going to get. So I'm so glad you got it. I am so, you'll put it to good use, I'm sure. So what is everybody doing this weekend? Anybody have big plans? We are going to go to a race. We're going to lay in the pool tomorrow. We're going to sleep in, turn our phones off. That's number one. And sleep in. He will never turn his phone off. That's just me dreaming, in case you were wondering. If any of you know Tom, you know that's not happening. But it's my dream, so I can dream what I want. And sleep in, hang out in the pool, eat some pizza, drink some beer, and go to a race. And poor Mackenzie, I mean, at least she's done at 4, but she has to work tomorrow, but only from 9 to 4, so it's not too bad. So, I'm just doing some contour here. Our site has been down for like 6 days, I believe. Dying without our site. I don't know why. It doesn't really make much difference. Like, it does, but it doesn't. Like, I'm perfectly capable of, you know, taking orders and stuff for people, whether the site's up or not. But it's just odd because when I wake up in the morning, the very first thing that I do is, well, let the dogs out to pee. Then I make my coffee. Then I check my phone. The last 3 weeks, I check my phone and my text messages first to see if I've heard from Tom. But normally, when I pick up my phone, I check my email to see if I've had any orders overnight or if anybody new has joined the crazy train. The crazy train named Kim. And the bold and beautiful ladies of Farmasi. Then I open my website so that I can see what my girls have done, see if, you know, anybody has signed anybody on or like whatever. Well, I can't do that. And so it's so weird. Like, I can't do that. I don't have the opportunity to. It's very different. It's very, very strange. It's something very different to get used to. But now I'll have to get back in the habit of doing it because, you know. But it gives me time to do my personal development stuff, which I freaking love. I started this and now I'm like addicted. I can't stop. Like, I don't know. I would listen to 10 hours of it if I could. I do, though, feel like after a little while, like, you almost have to stop listening because there's so much. Oh, and I broke a mirror this morning. That's 2. That's 2 in, like, the last week. So I'm going to say that's probably not good. But, you know, I make my own luck, so I'm not really worried about it, I guess. It's just funny because I I do, because I've heard them my whole life. Like, don't walk under a ladder, the black cat, blah, 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 blah. Like, am I wrong? Are those? Like, I don't remember of myself ever telling Mackenzie those. Like, I just don't think they're as popular a thing now. There's the, don't step on a crack. Of course, you could always do that on purpose just to, break your mother's back, of course. There's always that option. But the breaking of a mirror, what is that, like 7 years bad luck or something like that? I've had many more years than that. Throw it at me. Oh, I heard a good one. Oh, I heard a good one the other day. You ready for this? Oh. So, I'm not much of a religious person, and that isn't completely true either. I was raised 100%, like I was raised in not only a church, but multiple. Part of the time when I lived with my mom, wasn't much, but part of the time we lived in a little town with a church, well, North Freedom. And so I went to that church. When I went to my dad's on the weekends, we went to a church in Plumville. I believe it was, that church in North Freedom was Methodist. The church in Plumville was Presbyterian, I believe. And then I went to school in kindergarten and kept going the whole way up through, like, I want to say 8th grade, to a Baptist school in Clymer. I went there when I lived with my grandmother, and then even whenever I moved back with my mom later in life, I used to ride the bus to my grandmother's so that I could go to church on Wednesday nights. So, plus I got to spend that night at grandma's. But anyway, but I don't really talk about it a whole lot. I'm not I don't know. I know what I believe, and I know what blah, 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 blah. And I'm not like, I don't know. I feel like it was really pushed on me, so I don't ever want to push it on people. Does that make sense? I don't want to offend anybody, and I hate talking about religion because I don't want to offend anybody. But I'm really stuffy and congested. Sorry. But I heard this one the other day. Oh my gosh. And I was going to copy it and post it, but I didn't really know how to do it because I was reading a post on a friend of mine's wall that a friend of hers commented and said that her pastor, so this is my friend's pastor, that's how far away this is, right? So I didn't feel like I could repost it at all because I don't know where it came from, said, you ready? I'm telling you, this is a good one. God doesn't give you, it isn't that God doesn't give you anything you can't handle. God doesn't give you anything He can't handle. Right? It's crazy. Like, yeah. And like everybody commented on that, like, I don't know, like it gives you a false sense of you have some sort of control over it if you say, God doesn't give you anything, you can't handle. Yeah, it sounds nice, but that's not really the realistic truth of it all. The other thing is that I learned through years and years and years and years and years and years of counseling is I had issues with forgiving myself. And the person I was going to for counseling said, what makes you think you have the power? What? What? What do you mean? I didn't know what the hell that meant. Well, there's only one person that has the power to forgive. Right? So you ask for God's forgiveness, and it isn't up to you to forgive yourself. It's up for you to ask for His forgiveness. Duh. That's what I felt like. I felt like somebody just smacked me over the head. Hey, Alexis, I'm having a religious conversation over here, girl. I don't know how it happened, but I'm having a moment. I don't know why. Anyway, what are you up to? What you doing? I am going to pick Tom up from the airport. He has not been home in 3 weeks. And he will only be home for 48 hours. No, not even. It's less than 48 hours. So, I don't know. I don't know. I was reading something the other day and it clicked with me, and so, hi Vicky, hi Kelly. Yeah, like you honestly need, I know, you will not hear from me, Kelly, for like, I hope you're willing to hold down the fort, because like, you won't hear from me. Oh my gosh, so, Alexis, listen to this. So Mackenzie and I went school clothes shopping yesterday, and we went to eat, and we walked in and we sat down, and Mackenzie's like, isn't that Vicky over there? And I'm like, oh my God, it's Vicky. So I text her. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? I'm having lunch with some of my high school friends. How about you? We're like sitting at Roosters across the like aisle from each other. Like literally straight across. And you guys are going to have to go back and watch the replay, because I just got really deep for no reason. Anyway, so I sent her a message and I said, I don't know, but you look really gorgeous today. And she's like going like this, and Mackenzie and I are hiding. It was so funny. And I'm trying to turn my camera so I could snap a picture of her and send it to her. And I mean, we're just like right there. Well, my camera, when I turned it on, was flipped the wrong way, like it was taking a selfie. And I'm like, shh. So she started to look our way, and Mackenzie and I turned like to look out the window, and she saw us. But it was really funny. Like, oh, you look really beautiful today. It was funny. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I got a kick out of it. So what should we do today, guys? Kelly, you're always good for some input. Yeah, it was great. Alexis, I need to see you next week, maybe. It's going to be hot. So, swimming would be in order. Mackenzie works 11 to 7, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, I think. So, all by my lonesome, because Tom's going back out there. Thanks, Vicky. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I love you sharing my videos. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. Do browns today. The pink comment. Now, this is kind of corally, though. I think you're right. I think browns. So should we do, let's do the Glam Up palette, but we'll just do browns. How's that? Okay, yes. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, no, I knew what you meant. That sounds good. Yeah, good idea. Yes, I will use the Glam Up palette, and I will just use browns. That's something new. I haven't done that, I don't think, ever. Always up for a challenge. I don't know about you. Kelly, though, I want to give you my cell phone number because when the site comes back up, I need to know, like now. You know what I'm saying? Our site's been down for like 6 days, guys. It's getting a little rowdy up in here. Not really, but you know, just overreacting a little. Okay. So I'm going to go in with Magnolia, which is just kind of a skin toned all over, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, I want to. Is it on this side or the other side of the river? Oh, do you? Okay, good. 8290. Becky! My bestie girl, Becky. I meant to send you a message today. God, I hope you stayed on. I have, you guys, you know, do you guys remember we talked about this? For like loose skin and for like, do you remember? Oh, of course it is. Of course it's on 666. I'm kidding. Do you guys, you know, like for sore muscles and for stuff? I got pictures from one of my customers, local here to me. This is like gone. Like gone. I wasn't faithful about using it and I need to. Anywhere I'm going to use it, I'm not posting pictures either. But it like firms your skin. It's crazy. Like it's crazy. I couldn't believe, I didn't even, she messaged me about something else and she's like, oh, by the way, I forgot to send you my before and after pictures on that, what did she call it? On that hot stuff. It's paprika and chili balsam on that hot stuff. Right? So you like, okay, so it works wonderful. Instead of, I do too. Yeah, same. So it works wonderful on like sore muscles. I have used it like after going to the gym and the next day I can't like move. Works wonderful for that. And it doesn't smell like, has a kind of a menthol smell, but not like Bengay or one of those. Icy hot, something like that. So, but you're supposed to like use it and massage it. No, it feels a lot like icy hot. But Becky, yeah. But Becky, you and I discussed that. And okay, so Stacy is her name. She literally has been using it every day. And you wait till you see the pictures. You guys are going to die. And I hadn't even asked like, hey, I'm using Buff right now. I hadn't even asked like, hey, how's it going? Whatever. Like, I'm terrible. Yeah. I mean, it's a big tub. I mean, you can see how big it is. It's big. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd put it all over my body. I love you. I know you are picking up what I'm putting down. I know it. It does. And like, I don't think it's anywhere near like those other things. Do you, Becky? Yeah. I hope it's going to be in the new catalog. I just gave that a thought. That better not be. I don't think it's one of the things that they're getting rid of. Is it, Kelly? Here I am like promoting it and I will. It's ridiculous. I mean, heck, under here, like, especially if you lose weight, you've got skin, but, you know, as you get older, your chin, I mean, there's just places that just fall a little. Sad as it is. I don't think I've ever used this Buff color, guys. Does it look, it kind of looks pink in the camera, doesn't it? I'm kind of putting it all over, but I'm kind of keeping it down from my brow a little bit. and mostly in the crease, and then just kind of blending it. Let me show you the color. You see that? Is that what color it's coming off on? I use it on my back. Gosh, I hope not. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's a massage. It's a massage gel. So I would say massage, right? Am I missing something? Am I missing something, Miss Becky? Tell me. Yeah, I know. I don't think it's being... I haven't seen it on the D-list. The D-list list. It's the stupidest thing they ever could have named that. The D-list list. Really? How about being discontinued? Well, I guess it's not, because it's for things that are out of stock too. So I'm bringing this color down below. I would say massage, because okay, so here's my thoughts. Yes, you will. I love you too. Well, I'm right here. Hello, I'm right here. Bye. Love you. I mean, whenever things are out of stock, it tells us when they're coming back and things like that on the D-list list. I just think it's so silly. Like, I don't completely get it, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. Okay. Let's go with taupe, which is just a shade darker. I've never used most of these colors, so I'm really going easy because I don't know what I'm going to end up with. And I can't be going to pick up the hubs looking like I've been hanging out down on Lind Avenue all week. Vicky's the only one that's going to get that. She's the only one. Lind Avenue is our street with a row. There's more bars than there are houses. It's crazy. It's fun. I mean, it's whatever. We go down there to go to the barn to eat all the time. There's a new taco place down there. I mean, literally, like, it's a taco place. It used to be a bar. They sold out to this company, and it's a taco place. And I guess they make all these different, like, gourmet tacos. It opens Monday. Like, how many different tacos can there be? I mean, I just don't know. Exactly, a hoochie mama. Hoot nanny, hoochie mama. I don't know. Lord, we're getting off topic. It started off. We went from, and I know not all of you guys were here. Where's what? Oh, where the smiling goat was. I just saw it advertised somewhere the other day. Like, I think yesterday on Facebook. Where else? But yeah, it's a taco bar. I don't know. It has a Mexican name that I can't pronounce. Shakaroni, I know. I am a very white girl. Mi casa es su casa, and that's it. That's all I know. I gotta clean up underneath because I've got some fallout. We can't be having that. Do you guys know to clean up underneath with your foundation brush that you just put your foundation on with? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, I still have Ashes to put on, which is the darkest one. Just saying. It's Friday, right? TGIF. Yeah, Ashes is dark brown. And more fallout. Should have waited till I was done. You can always go back in and put concealer on as well if you have a lot of fallout. But usually your foundation brush just really takes care of it. Unless you're doing a really, really, I don't know, intense look, I guess I should say. Yeah, I started out the little chat here with my live with talking about churches and talking about, I don't know, it's weird. I don't have any idea how to say this word, but it is a, it's this one right here. I'm gonna use it. I don't know what they named this palette after. Somebody said African names. I tried to pronounce them when these palettes first come out, and I should have just not even bothered because I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. But this is kind of a goldy taupey shimmer, and I'm just going to put it on my lid. So how many colors have I used now? 1, 2, 3, 4. The shimmer's pretty. Is it Nefertiti? Hell, I don't know. Heather Benson. Heather Fry was on here when I first got this, and she was helping me pronounce some, but hell if I know. So what do we think? I think the eyeshadow part, I think it's good. Think? Are we ready for some? I mean, yeah. But I mean, there's so many weird ones on here. And Fuego, I know, only because our pizza place in Oklahoma is El Fuego. El Fuego? Yeah. I don't even know what the hell Fuego means. But I know how to say it because of the pizza place. How sad is that? Gold Tail. Oh, Dubai. I can say that one. Reina was another one I couldn't say. And Noir for black. I don't know. Yeah, this Glam Up palette is my favorite. But I'll tell you, I've never gone and used all browns. Oh, I need a new brown ink liner so bad. So I ordered one, I had one, and then somebody needed it, and so I sold it to them, and now I don't have one for myself. And I need it. I need it bad. My eyes are watering because I stuck my damn brush in my eyeball. I'd like to do a wing, but I don't think I'm going to today. I'm afraid I'm going to cry. Like, I can't even believe we've been apart for that long. Like, I am seriously afraid I'm going to cry. Who else on? You two. You'll know. So, what do you guys think Tom asked me to bring? Oh, there's 3 of you. Becky, you're still on. What do you guys think Tom asked me to bring to the airport? Who can guess it first? You all know the answer, I'm sure. I know, but it's weird. I don't know. Wait, it feels like we've been married for Yep, that's it. Bring my puppies. Oh my God. I told him I don't even think they'll remember who you are. Sparky sat and waited for Tom to come home for 2 whole weeks this time. Last time he left, because he's been going back and forth. The last time he left, Sparky only did that for about, I think 3 nights, 2 or 3 evenings. And then he quit. Well, I think, like, now that Tom has been doing this, like, most of the summer, like, he knows he's coming back home. And this time that Tom left, Sparky did that for 2 freaking weeks. 2 weeks. Every night. He'd sit outside. I had to go out and get him to bring him in and make him go to bed. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, at 10 o'clock at night. And usually our dogs are sleeping by 7:30. Like, they're not... I mean, they also sleep all day long, but yeah. So I think, like, he knows he's coming home. He just doesn't know when, and buddy, he was waiting. So, yeah, it does. I mean, it's amazing. Kelly, did you get to watch my... Yeah, they do. They do. Well, and so also every night, Sparky cuddles with Tom, Chase cuddles with me. Well, now, the first couple nights he didn't. But now Sparky has to, I have to lay on my side, and I have Chase down here and Sparky up here, so I can hold both of them. Not kidding. Like, unless Mackenzie sleeps with me, which she does sleep with me a lot whenever her dad's gone. But we had Gracie, and so Gracie slept with Mackenzie, and so I had both dogs the last 3 nights, 4 nights. I don't know how long we had Gracie, our neighbor's puppy. But Gary's back home, and he came last night to get her, and she was so happy to see him. Like, she did just fine here, but she was so happy to see her daddy. Yes, she was. Listen to me. Yes, she was. Talking like I'm talking to my dogs. Do you baby talk your cats? I know you do. Kelly's got cats. Vicky's got nothing. And Becky has a puppy dog. She's got a cute puppy dog. Vicky, do you have no animals? You don't even have, like, a fish, do you? Like, nothing. Do you? How many do you have? You have 2? My mom always had cats. I grew up with cats. Like, that's what we had. We didn't have dogs. And I should never say we didn't have dogs. I always say we didn't grow up with a dog. I never had a dog. So we had 3 that I remember. At my grandmother's, we had Mike. That was like the garage dog. He was tied to at the wagon shed. He ate our leftover dinner. Like, he was Mike. He was our watchdog. I don't know what he was. A big lab tight mutt. I don't really know. Meaner than a hornet. And my mother's second husband, we had Prince, which was a German Shepherd. And then we had Trina, which is a German Shepherd. Well, but they were outside. They weren't like this. They weren't like dogs. Doesn't he? Oh, wouldn't he like my puppies? He would like my puppies. I know he would like my puppies. I'm using this, guys. But I'm using it with 227. Because it's awfully orange. And this is coral. I am using it, though. All right, let's do some lashes. Let's do Zen. I've been using the double effect. God, I feel like I have something in my eye. I do. It's my eyeball. Oh, guys, I got the best deal today. The best deal yard selling, right? So, you know, we built this deck that, like, is bigger than some of the houses I've lived in. Well, we have no patio furniture. We have 1 table with 4 chairs. And we had 2 chairs on our front porch, which I took to the deck. I took out back. Did you? We always had cats. Remind me, and I'll tell you off camera a story about my mom with cats. It's kind of a little odd. She still has cats. Like, her cats are her life. Her cats are her children, which is fine, My dogs are my children, but not like instead of my children. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. My dad always had a dog too. What the heck were we just talking about? Oh, the deck. So Oakwood North, which is a really nice community here, is having community yard sales today. So Mackenzie and I drove around the neighborhood this morning on her way to work. She found two prom, formal, whatever dresses. She's so excited. And I found, after I dropped her off, I was going to fill the gas up with truck. And I went past another neighborhood and I saw one for sale sign. And I'm like, yeah, screw it. I'll just go through the neighborhood on my way to get gas. So I did. And it was a friend of mine. Our daughters are friends, and that's how we're friends. And so I just, like, she didn't have any patio furniture, but I'm like, whatever. I'll just go up and say hi and talk to Stacy for a minute. So I did. And she's got a pool, and they just changed theirs to salt water. And so she was showing me all this stuff. And I was hoping she had some chlorine tablets that I could kite from her and, you know, all that stuff. So anyway, I was there for quite a while, just gabbing. And I was talking to Gia, her daughter. And I went to leave, and there's this woman down by the road with this white resin, like those loungers that go out by the pool. And I'm like, what's that? Like, where'd those come from? She forgot she had them. And they were pressure washing them and putting them out for sale. I'm like, oh, no, I want them. They're mine. Like, how much do you want for them? Yep, loaded them up in my truck, and I brought them home. Oh my God, I was so excited. I was so excited. I paid $40 for one lounger, like long lounge chair, and two, I don't even know how to explain them because I know what you mean. I know you know what I mean by a pool lounger. So these other ones match it, but they're just chairs. Like there's nowhere for your legs, and you can lay the chair back or sit it up. You know what I mean? And then there's a side table. I mean, one lounge chair alone is like $80. I mean, they're used, whatever, but oh God, I was so excited. I needed that stuff so bad. So I come home, got my magic erasers, scrub. It was so exciting. I was so happy. I know. I never find good stuff like that. Never. And Mackenzie's dresses that she got, $4 a piece. It's ridiculous. All right, guys. So 227. Can you guys hear my music? I kind of hope not, because I don't need to be flagged by Facebook. Mark doesn't like me. Mark Zuckerberg. Wow, what? How much they are and how much I saved? It's crazy. They're expensive. I just didn't have anything quite right for down on the pool level. Hopefully Tom will be done in Oklahoma soon and we can get we still have more to build onto the deck. I don't know if you guys know that or not. And I haven't posted pictures because I didn't want Tom to see them. Because I did a lot since he was here last. But we have our top level, has our table and chairs and like umbrella table on it, and the grill, smoker, whatever the hell it is. And the bottom level is for the pool. But we have one in the center, in the middle level. I don't know, the middle level, the mid level. I don't know what the hell you call it. It is gonna have the hot tub on it, but we have to build it around. Like it's not finished yet. So we have to finish that and then set the hot tub up on it. Well, up in it. The hot tub's gonna like sit down in it. I'm so excited because the hot tub's sitting on the ground right now, and our ground is shit. Like, it's muddy, it's clay mud, it's awful. All right, so this is orange. Don't freak out. We'll change it. We'll fix it. It is very orange. Very orange. This is called, what the heck's it called? Heat Wave. And it is. Heat Wave. Look how orange. Like, it's orange. What am I going to do with my hair, guys? Okay, I'm dabbing. Oh, and even at that, hardly any came off. And I'm dabbing. And then, going back to this Glam Up palette, the one that I used, and the shimmer color. Oh, I'm going to. In fact, what I'm going to do, Mackenzie and I just discussed this morning. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to videotape it, and then I'm going to set it to music for like a TikTok or something. We did that once before. Do you remember? He went away and we took the dogs to the airport. It's still a little orange. It is still a little orange. Let's go with a little brown. Taupe, not brown. There we go. Still have the shimmer. If you'd have told me 4 years ago I'd be putting eyeshadow on my lips, I'd have told you were out of your tree. I might still tell you you're out of tree. Not really. Yeah, I know. I can't wait for the dogs to see him. Like, I'm excited. Okay, what are you having good? Anything good? You won't, wait, stay for this, and then I'll let you go. I asked Tom, I'm like, okay, so he's going to be home for 48 hours. I'm like, what do you want to eat? Because I wanted to grab a couple groceries, because Mackenzie and I eat, like, you know, pizza rolls and crap. And you know what he said? Frozen pizza. Not kidding. That's what he wants, is frozen pizza. Red Baron. Crazy man. It's crazy, man. Anyway, okay, what are you making good for dinner? I hope it's something good. I'm sure it is. You're a good cook. Do some setting spray. Oh, that does sound good. Oh, it's 5:30 already. I can't leave for like, I mean, I can, but Mackenzie doesn't get off work until 7, so no point in me leaving for another hour or so. Other than I still have to go fill up the truck. Ooh, that sounds good. We haven't had it yet this year. I don't know if we will, honestly. We might. Mackenzie and I like it. It's not Tom's thing, but if he's not here, I don't know. It's weird with her working now, too. Because I never know. Well, like today, I know when she took her break, and so I know she'll be hungry. Of course, we're not going to be coming home. But normally, sometimes, her boss gives her 2 breaks. So she has a break like an hour before she comes home. So she's not hungry. Which really sucks. You just can't really ever tell. So anyway. I don't know. Maybe I just won't do much of anything with it. Maybe that's just it. But it's like so, because it's still wet and it's just like lifeless. That's it. It's lifeless. Oh well. Got more than enough life for me and my hair. Anyway. K, he lands at 7, which, you know, I mean, it takes a while to get from, like, they land at 7, and then till they get in the tarmac and he gets unloaded. He's not going to have any bags, but, I mean, I have to pick her up at 7. So, I mean, he knew that when he booked the flight, and I do feel bad, but, like, he booked it. So, I'm like, dude, why would you do that? Like, why would you land at the same time that she gets off work? But he's like, whatever, I'll just wait. Okay. Oh, he's just going to wait. I don't know. I feel bad, but I'm sure he'll find something to do. He'll work. So, well, thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me this whole time. It was so much fun. I'm so blessed to have such good friends. You have no idea how much you guys mean to me. Most days it's friends that make the world go round, I swear. Friendships mean more to certain people than you can even imagine. So, and they mean more to me than you could ever imagine. And I am very, very thankful and blessed to have all of you in my life every day, except tomorrow. I will, and I will see you guys all later. I love you all, and I hope you have an awesome weekend. Thanks so much. Love you guys.